2 years is how long it took me as a financial advisor back in 2009, from the point at which I sat down with my first potential CPA, trying to form a referral partnership with them, to the point in which I had a CPA to actually start introducing me to clients. 2 years. Now, advisors always ask, is that what we should expect? Is it going to take us 2 years? I don't think so. You can learn from a lot of the mistakes that myself and others before me have made. But when I look back at that 2 years, I realize there's one major issue, major mistake that I made. And now, having trained over 1,200 financial advisors at our company, by far the majority of financial advisors and insurance agents make as well. What is that issue? Let's dive into it in this video. The major issue is we show up wearing the wrong shoes. Shoes? What are you talking about? To the meeting? Like I'm not wearing my nice dress shoes? No. It's a metaphor. We show up as financial advisors, as insurance agents, wearing sprinting track shoes to a marathon. Think about what we've been trained to do. Work with clients. Sprint from one transaction to another transaction, getting more and more clients, handling more client meetings, doing more client reviews. It's a sprint. Building a CPA partnership is completely different. It's a marathon. We need to show up before we even begin the race with the right shoes on. What does that mean? We have to be prepared for this new race that we are entering into. We have to anticipate that we're not running hard for 1 minute or 2 minutes. We're running hard for 2.5, 3 hours, right? That means there's going to be more challenges along the way. That means if you show up with the same mindset that you had for the sprint, you're gonna run out of steam before you even really get going in the race. So when you are working with CPAs, maybe you're just starting right now, maybe you have a couple CPA partnerships already in motion, maybe you have some CPAs and they're referring you business, but you know it's not as good as it could be. It's not truly a proactive planning team where you're doing true client introductions. Wherever you're at in that process, understand this. The reason why 99% of advisors do not form successful, sustainable, profitable, enjoyable partnerships with CPAs is because they gave up somewhere along the way during that marathon. They gave up because they thought it was going to be a sprint. They thought they were going to get to the finish line way before the 26 point something miles of a marathon, right? They ran out of juice. They couldn't make it to the next water station. The hill was too high. Emotionally, they were discouraged. They didn't feel good without getting quick wins. So if you want to work with CPAs, first of all, understand it's a marathon. When you want to give up, think about this is the point at which 99% of my competition will give up. The reason I'll be successful is because I will continue to run at a steady and consistent pace to finish this race. The second thing is, when you recognize that we show up wearing the wrong shoes, you also have to recognize it's completely different KPIs, key performance indicators. What does that mean? It's a different race. You can't measure the success of a marathon on the same numbers you would measure the success of a sprint. It makes no sense. You have significantly longer to go in a marathon. Right? So you have to understand, if you are going to work with CPAs, what does success look like? What is reasonable in terms of progress? How quick can I expect them to change? What kind of work do I have to do even before the race begins? If I understood all of these things, I wouldn't have given up on my first 12 potential strategic partnerships with CPAs. I would have realized, the reason I'm frustrated is because I still have my sprinter mentality and I'm trying to play in a new game here. I'm trying to run a new race. So the biggest thing I think that helps here is understanding how things are different. Joining a community or learning from other people that have run the marathon successfully before. Then you get to run alongside them and you track, okay, if I'm a 6.5 minute mile, all I need to do is run right here next to Anton. I know my speed, right? That's the benefit of working with people that have completed races. So, if you're still at the point where you are looking to find good CPA partners, check out this video we did on YouTube, how to find great CPA partners. That video will be helpful. In terms of this video, that's all I wanted to cover. If you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up, please. It lets YouTube know that people actually enjoy these videos. And let me know what you think of this idea of sprinter shoes versus marathon shoes. Hope you found it valuable, my friends. That's it for this video.